was fucking good. Happy fucking Sunday, boys and girls. How we doing, Mr. Moody? How's it going, brother? We're just gonna hang out for a little while until DJ Aiden's birthday celebrations kick off and really get going. We doing no lads. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday as always. How's it going, Paradox? Yeah, I'm just here for the I didn't realize I did realize about half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, that the DJ Aiden stream is going to be following, well, not even following this one, jumping in partly into this. So we'll just hang out for a bit. Conor the Raper. This, I'm fucking, do you know, I've just realized as well, yeah. Still no chat inside Riverside or Restream. Never mind. How we doing, though, guys? Conor the Raper. I'm not sure he's a rapist. I just think he's a fucking idiot. That girl is that, or let's not call her a girl. We'll get into her in a little bit. Pretending it's Sunday. It really doesn't feel like a Sunday after all this bullshit this week, especially with the card being on as early as it was. It's crazy. It doesn't feel like a Sunday today, for sure. Get raided by the goat sniff. Oh man. I was buzzing when Sniff was on as well. It's one of them nights. Hang on a second, guys. All right, we're back. 30 minutes until $200 of production is shown into DJ Aiden's video. I cannot wait for it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna hang about for that long. I reckon I'll probably do 45 minutes to an hour today. I want to be involved in that as well. That harlot. You have to be human to be a harlot. She's more of a horse type creature, I would have to say. This is the part that bummed me out about the whole thing. I don't know about you boys. Conor McGregor's taste in women is disappointing. Should I delay this? Nah, bro. I'm gonna hang around for like 45 minutes. I've been on the road for like the majority of the weekend as well. Like my daughter had she had like a long weekend at school. So I had to drive down to her school to go get her on Friday, which is a 6-hour return trip. And then I just got back from returning her to school now. So I figure what we'll do is we'll hang out for about 45 minutes, and then when everyone files in and we get to about the 45-minute mark, because this DJ Aiden thing's been planned for a while, so that takes priority. And I could probably do with like I want to be able to be part of that as well, like hang out and see how it goes. So I don't want to miss that. Yeah, sure. How's it going, Shotty? How's it going? Again, I apologize. There's no chats on. So I might as well just turn that off. What's up, Grandpa? How you doing, Cold Up? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired as fuck. Apart from that, I'm doing good, boys. It's good to see you on a Thursday, on a Sunday as always. If you guys could smash a like on the stream, I'd really appreciate it. We're getting dangerously close to those. We're getting dangerously close to 1,000 now. I think I've got like 25 to go, something like that. So it's pretty sweet. You're still at dinner. Remember the girl we took into the NBA finals, but it's hard to keep track of this guy's exploits. All I know is, yeah, whenever Conor McGregor is like linked with a female, yeah, they're always munters. You know, they're like they're dog-like creatures. They're always fucking ugly or big or midgets. You know, he seems to have a very the only thing that's consistent about Conor McGregor's type is that they're all fucking butters. Yeah, 973, man. This is the most subs I've ever had. I know that sounds like a strange thing to say, but it does kind of go like up and down sometimes. I think people watch like they watch one video and they're like, "Yeah, this guy's all right," and then they watch a second one and they're like, "Fuck, you know what a clown," and then they unsubscribe, and rightfully so. Respect to the UK Chads watching MMA at Ungodly. That weekend was rough. Yeah, man, that's just a weekendly thing for us, man. That is a weekendly display for us. It is rough going. It felt very, very strange to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and the card was starting. It really threw me off my game. But it was beautiful. I might have to move to America just to experience UFC cards at a regular time. Nothing wrong with fat, squishy 6 out of 10. It's not even the thicker women that I have an issue with. The women that Conor McGregor fucks with are butters. They're fucking ugly. I'm gonna be real. They look like shit. I don't understand it. Every single time. I'm thinking like, oh man, he's just got no standards, this guy. I think he's still in that mindset of like, oh, at least he doesn't discriminate. PFL, let's fucking go. What's happening with PFL? Damn, the most subs you've ever had. That's crazy. You've also done. Yeah, fuck you, Paradox. You know exactly what I mean. I mean that people unsubscribe. Like for example, I've had a point where I've got to like 950 and then it's dropped down to like 943 or whatever. I know it sounds like a stupid thing to say, but I lose subs because my content is fairly shit sometimes. How's it going, Sniff? Came back from Aikido and Filipino martial arts class just to see this poor stream. How you doing, bot? Good to see you, man. Oh, Capitan Rafusha, how you doing, my man? Hope your channel's doing really, really well. That's another guy who, if you could sub to, that would be great. I'm sorry I keep cranking my head here, but once again, I'm gonna have to pen a really strongly worded letter to the people at Restream. How you doing, Andy? What's good, my man? Andy's birthday's coming up pretty soon as well. We're seeing this as like we're seeing the DJ Aiden thing. Don't tell DJ Aiden this. This is like the trial run for Andy's birthday. Ilya got one up on McGregor because Ilya got a pretty. Ilya's wife is fucking hot as fuck. She is. Is he married to a Spanish woman or with a Spanish woman? Because she's fucking. I DM'd you a link on X, Frankie. Let me have a look. Hang on, Sniffles. Nice one, Westy. Yeah, that's Captain. And we've actually done a video together in the past, which was really chill. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So subscribe to Captain Refugio. I hope I'm definitely butchering the pronunciation on that one. Hang on a second, Sniffles. Oh yeah. I've been slowly going through it. Sniff. The fourth dimension is fucking heavy going, bro. Even for somebody with an immensely sky high IQ as myself, I find that tricky. How you doing, Cage? She's some sort of Mexican, whatever she is, man. She's fire. I would say that Ilya's got like probably the best looking wag in the game. DDP's girlfriend is fake. Is she? Is she a beard? She's pretty hot as well, but she might not actually be his girl. She might not be his actually girl. I'm sensing a beard type situation going on there. Wait till you see my hair. Is it anything like I saw the afro thing you were talking about the other day? Have you done something special for the occasion? I'm really looking forward to this. I'm well excited. I'm amped up for it. Maybe watch it later, not now. For yeah, well, I can't watch it now. I could have really done with that link earlier. Like I said, man, I've spent 12 hours in the car in the last 48 hours, maybe even less than that. Fro Chill got up. That's what I'm expecting a perm. But his hair looks like it naturally has that kind of perm effect. But I'm excited anyway. It's kind of weird that I'm getting excited over another dude's hairdo, but that's what we've descended to on here. No Chill got his perm reversed, so it's embedded into his skull. Listen, I'm amped. I'm amped for this whole birthday thing. I don't know what to expect. I've heard there might be some karaoke or whatever. No Chill got cornrows. Don't be a thief, mate. I initiated those on YouTube, all right? This chick is cool. Base Gotti is super cool. I'm so good. I'm amped as well, Andy B. I did notice as well the card this weekend, yeah, was surprisingly dead. There was very few people doing watch alongs. You lot are absolute scumbags, I have to say. You just have one time where you have to watch the card overnight, and pretty much none of you could manage that shit. It's a disgrace. You should all be ashamed of yourself. Jerry Curls. Listen, man, it's getting you know, let's not spoil the surprise. All right. But yeah, shout out to Base Gotti. Give her a sub if you haven't already. Another one of the team. Like the little merry band of creators we got going on. You heard what I was saying to Perm. I'm thrown off here because I didn't realize the hair thing. I didn't realize the hair was going to be part of the show, but I'm all for it. I'm in. Yeah, Paradox. It must have been weird for you being awake at 8 o'clock in the morning and actually starting a card out as well as it was for me. I was confused, man. It felt bizarre, you know, to have the sun streaming through the window at the start of the event. You Americans have no idea how blessed you are. Fucking ungrateful cunts. I watched the card and had to work 30 minutes after the main event ended. Pulled an all-nighter. Cry me a river, cunt. Don't you fucking... No. Pick it. Sorry, hang on a second, guys. My computer's deciding that it wants to do a restart. Not today, Sonny. You went 9-4 on the card. I think I went 10-3, which is the best I've done in a while. And it is documented on the ones I picked up, and the only losses I had were like Wang Kong, that Feng girl. I mean, who saw that coming? I hope she's alive, by the way. That was a pretty scary moment. And there was one other one on the card as well that I fucked up, but I pretty much got everything right. My first parlay tanked because of Wang Kong, and then I did like a desperation parlay, and then ended up making more money than I was originally going to. So I just can't stop winning at the moment. Roast the fuckers, Frankie. Spot. They're cunt scares. They're all ungrateful scum. And this is the thing, yeah. It just reminded me of 304 when we were still up in the middle of the night. It just pisses me off. I'm like, I know that the UFC is going back to London next March, and I'm glad that it's a fight night card because I think it's going to be on at a regular time. I forgot to include that it's the year of the dragon when I was formulating my picks. I'm sure that would have had quite the bearing, sir. 2 of the fights on the card were fluke KOs. Didn't expect it to happen twice. Yeah, I mean, I didn't bet on that Feng woman because at minus 500. First of all, I don't know who the fuck she is, and I don't trust women anyway. But I did have Wang Kong in a parlay of mine. I mean, everyone did. It's a fucking joke. Yeah, 27 to 1K. I don't know what's been going on lately. Like, the videos have just been doing okay. Those 2 chick favorites were like minus 2,000 combined. Exactly. And they both fucking shit the bed. This is what I'm saying. Don't trust females, especially female favorites. If you're betting on women's MMA, always bet the dog. Because it's basically a 50-50 fight in there every time because women are shit at fighting. So you might as well bet on the one who's going to make you more money. We deserve better. Fuck yeah, we do. I was worried Allberg was going to get KO'd, but glad he pulled through. It was a closer fight than I was expecting. I thought Allberg was gonna show out, and I rate can't even remember his name. I remember whatever his name is quite highly. Fuck, what is his name? Uzdemir. Uzdemir. I was calling him Volkov during the build-ups for ages. Obviously, it's Volkan. I do rate him, but I thought Allberg was going to beat the piss out of him. And I was mistaken. It was a pretty close fight. I thought Allberg clearly won, though. Do you think women's MMA would get more fans if the fighters wore that outfit that Cammy wore from... Bro, 100%. They need to... Bro, it's a shame, really, that that women's MMA wasn't about 20 or 30 years ago, because they would have done that. It would have been tits and bush all day long, and that's how they would have sold it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yan really made Richie have a bad night. Oh yeah, Yan beat the again. We did like a prediction show before the event. Myself, Crossover, and Jax. I'm assuming quite a few of you missed it. We did because we did it quite early on the Friday, or quite early on the Thursday, and we predicted that the main event and the co-main event were going to be quite one-sided, and it turned out to be that way. Some people actually thought that Figueiredo won that fight, which is just the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard. It was a clear like 4-1 to me. Shout out White Knight Simp. Is White... I've been seeing White Knight about. Is that a wrestler? I need you, Frankie, tonight. In what sense, sir? Yeah, I just woke up from a dream where I was smoking weed again, so I think it might be time to get back on it. Thank you for the sub. Actually, I'm going to make a debate next week about the best and worst of MMA this year. I mean, I'm always down, bro. I'm a fucking content whore. I'll jump on pretty much anything. Wang Kong was supposed to be the chosen one. She was supposed to destroy women's MMA, not join them. It's really depressing when you put it like that. I don't even think it was a fraud check-in. I know a lot of people are ragging on her. She got caught slipping. That's all it was. It happens in the game. She'll learn from it. I still think she's very good. But she got caught slipping, and that head kick was nasty. To be fair to her, she took the head kick like a champ and kept swinging. And then she got parked again. So she got convincingly like beaten. So maybe it was a fraud check. I'm trying to find a silver lining. Who the fuck fought Figgy 1? There was a lot of talk. But again, you just, you know what this community is like. Full of like, basically, anyone who fought Figgy 1 were people who bet on him. And I find that, I'll be honest, this happens to me sometimes as well. Where when I bet on somebody, I'm literally only looking at what they're doing and pretty much ignoring what the other person's doing. It's like a coping thing. Frankie, have you ever seen a fortune teller or had someone interpret your dreams? No, I'm not. I don't subscribe to bullshit, Sniff. I don't believe in like fortune tellers or what do you call it? Talented women fighters. They're all myths, mate. Gaz, were you hammered? I think he's saying who the fuck. I'm assuming Gaz said. Figgy is a great guy and a fighter, but he can't finish the fight. Figgy, I feel sorry for Figgy. Because I agree with a lot of people. I know that Black Betty was saying this quite a bit as well, and I agree with him. Figgy probably deserved a title shot. I know the 3 wins that he got at bantamweight weren't amazing, but he's a former champion. You win 3 in a division up, that usually gets you a title shot. And now he's never going to get it. Figgy maybe took the 4th. I had him taking 1 as well. And you can argue that Yan won every round. Yan looked great. But I predicted this was going to happen. It wasn't a good matchup for Figgy. It was a fraud check because Fernandez is mid. She's kind of less than mid. She's pretty terrible. What does making the walk say? Not a fraud check, A-level setting. I have no idea what... I haven't got his opinion about it, actually. I do need to... We'll probably discuss it at some point later on in the week, considering there's no card next weekend as well. I'm definitely going to be in London. Fortune teller equals Mossad. Masad. See, I can't even pronounce it right. I'm not Masad. I don't have dreams anymore. Sometimes I do have it. Apparently, you dream every night. You just sometimes wake up and you don't remember them. Yeah, and he's got a name too. Yeah, Figgy. Unfortunately for Figgy, he's kind of done. He's kind of done in terms of chances. I don't think he's going to get anything else. I've been seeing clips of Chum Lee wearing dental floss fighting Zangief. F. I'm pretty sure I just said something racist there. Sniff's always tricking me. Cause you're smiling too much weed, Andy. I'm assuming that means smoking, but could be. Andy, do you smoke weed? When I used to smoke weed, I used to have the most fucking trippy dreams. On YouTube Shorts, they just appear in my feed. Yeah, man, my YouTube feed is fucked now. I get recommended all kinds of dog shit. It's a hard fight for Figgy because Yan is more skilled in wrestling, striking, and bigger than Fig. So he's basically superior in every way. It's like it was really hard for him because Yan's better at just about everything, and he's bigger than him, and he's got better. Let's not forget that he's got better cardio as well. Paradox. Weed makes you forget your dreams, does it? It didn't happen for me, to be fair, but that might explain, why I don't remember a lot of my dreams now. Because I used to get fucking blazed back in the day. Sniff, DM me those images, please. I'm going to stay away from that one. Figgy versus Aldo is the fight to make now. 1,000%. If Figgy had won, there's no... Figgy versus Aldo is the fight that should have happened when Aldo came back. They should have made that fight immediately. I'm not sure how they feel about fighting each other with them both being Brazilian, but it's not like we haven't seen that before. Yan outclassed him. I completely agree. Yan was fantastic. It's good to see Yan back in the win column. But again, we spoke about this as well. Yan's in a very, very weird position where, like, we don't really want to see him. Like, he doesn't really deserve a title shot after what Marab did to him last time. So there's no value to that. It's kind of fucked up. I've got to admit. So he doesn't deserve a title shot. Basically, Figgy losing has just opened the door for has opened the door fully for Umar. It's got to be Umar next, as much as I hate to admit it. You do smoke weed, Andy. Terrific. Weed prevents REM sleep, but you can train to have better dream recall by writing down your dreams in a dream journal every morning. But how can you write them down if you don't remember them? I used to have sick dreams back in the day. Because I made the mistake of reading Freud's dream psychology, and it completely fucked up my Connor did what with a horse? He apparently fucked a horse. I mean, you've seen her. That's not nobody can convince me that that's a human female. And I can tell you this, as an Irish man, Irish women are generally quite beautiful. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. That's the thing that struck me about this entire thing. It wasn't like, did he rape her? It was like, ugh, she's fucking butters. That's the only thing I could think about. That's the disappointment that I got out of it. I'm just like, Connor, what you doing? She's fucking ugly, mate. And I mean, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I don't think he raped her. I think he has done stupid stuff before like that. Not even evil stuff before like that. And it's kind of unfortunate that it's this woman that ends up getting the win, because she's probably the one who was the least deserving of getting justice, because she was blatantly lying about a whole load of shit. Figgy is a horse. Actually, now that you mention it, he does have a very long face. Hello from Hospital Land. Crystal, are you all right? Are you still under the weather? I'm so glad you've turned up, Crystal, because everyone would have been asking. I don't want to see Cruz fight anymore. It's too late. Yeah, I'm done with it. Ever had a lucid dream? I've had many lucid dreams. I've had many dreams where where weird shit has happened and I've still thought that it was reality. We all have. I'm quite easy to trick. I'm pretty dumb. You write down what you remember, nothing ever until you finally do remember. That makes sense. Because I do often remember like snippets. Maybe if I write them down. Frankie, did you see Kavanaugh versus Ochoa? I did. I watched the entire card. I thought it was a great fight. A good technical. Well, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but it was a good technical fight. I enjoyed it. I'm pretty high on Kavanaugh. I like him, but Ochoa made a good account of himself. Critically dehydrated right now. They're pumping me full of potassium, magnesium, and all sorts of crap. Crystal, you are in our prayers. You're definitely in my prayers, for what it's worth. This is a dumb thing I did, Frankie. God bless you. What dumb thing did you do lately? Everyone give a shout out to Crystal. We're wishing you the best to recover as quickly as possible. We love you, Crystal. Is that a Jamaica flag? That's fucking appropriate. That is as appropriate as it gets. I use voice memos to annotate dreams. You're more likely to get that out of me than actually writing stuff down. Because I do that a lot. Like I'll sometimes have dreams about like video ideas, and then I'll wake up and like quickly scramble them down, and then go to sleep again. I'm that kind of person because my memory's fucking shit. Ochoa is only 23. He's gonna evolve, and he's massive for flyweight as well. I'm not sure how long he's gonna be able to make that weight class though. Were you defending chickens from coyotes, Crystal? Doing the Lord's work. Lona is half Irish, half Chinese. That's why I'm kind of in his corner. He kind of looks like that dude. You know that dude from those cheesy like teen rom-coms as well. That dude who just appeared everywhere in those Disney movies for like ages. Some of you will know who I'm talking about. Some of you will think I'm talking absolute bullshit. And with my son, it's a very strange name as well, Loner, but it's cool. It's quite a cool name. So I hope he does very well. Obviously, my son is half Chinese and half Irish, so shout out to him. How you doing, Mountain Man? Hope you're well, brother. But yeah, Crystal, you're in all of our thoughts and all of our prayers. Keep us posted on how things are. I will recite an incantation, create a potion, and do a dance for your health and safety. Anything that can help. Frankie, how's your health? Andy, my health is fantastic. Not to rub it in on Crystal or anything, but since I stopped smoking, he goes by. I think he goes by Lonnie. Yeah, Lonnie's easier to remember. Lonnie sounds less. I mean, who calls their kid Lona? It's fucking child abuse. Sending Crystal hydration. Bless him, son. I love this chat. I love Sunday. Yeah, as I was saying, my health is pretty good. Since I stopped drinking and stopped vaping, I've had a clean bill of health, pretty much. I felt the healthiest I have for a long time. How you doing, Garu? What's good, my man? Argentinian Kevin Vlahos is the real deal. He certainly is. When's he fighting next? I think he's got a fight coming up pretty soon, right? Some of these Argentinians that are coming through are absolute mustard. God bless Crystal and Andrew. Andrew, I hope your health is very well as well, sir. Crystal, nothing like group good blessings to get you back on track. Frankie, check your Discord, but don't say anything, please. Can I react? I won't say anything. Here's me saying, can I react like I'm going to be able to help it? All right, let's have a gander. Frankie, check Discord, but don't say anything. That's enough. Thoughts on Elon Musk? I've always liked Elon Musk. I think he's based. Frankie getting the hair reveal. I wish it was the hair reveal. It's something else. I think you have gone too far there. I'm not going to say anything else. Respect the straight edge. Yeah, man. Do you know what? It was about time. It's like I said, it was the 40th birthday coming up. I'm like, man, I've got to sort my shit out. Actually, I'll leave it a surprise. You fucking showed me it. It's too late. Damn, it's a mullet or a mohawk. This is what we're all tuning in for at this point. I'm hoping it will inspire me to do something with my hair because mine's getting out of control, mate. I look like a fucking homeless bum at the moment. Holy shit, Bryce Mitchell in chat. Bryce Mitchell's you fucking legend. I love Elon Musk. Oh, love is a strong word. I enjoy him. He's definitely got a bit of the Asperger's going on. He's like a chromey homie. Apparently, Paradox coined that phrase. It's like a chromey homie. He's one of those boys. Get a mullet, Frankie. If I was going to get anything, it would be a mullet. I do respect the mullet. I just don't think I can pull it off. And I still have aspirations of being like I was about to say an attractive member of society, but that's shit. Do you know, I might do the mullet. Mullet's a fucking class. But that's the thing. If I look like a complete divia, which I definitely would, I'm basically going to have to reset. And at my age here, I don't think I can cut my hair off one more time and it will grow back. I think this is the last chance saloon. Frankie, you look like a confused 7th grader. Thank you. Not sure how to take that. Yo, Frankie, tell everybody that during the Chandler fight, Chandler's strikes to the head were borderline but clean. I'm not going to say that, Matua. Some of them were clean, but some of them clearly weren't. The thing is that even if you take the headshots out of the equation, yeah, he dug him in the eye twice, and he grabbed the cage about 5 times. Chandler 100% should have been point docked in at least 2 of those rounds. He's a cheating little cunt. Good evening. I apologize. I'm late. Rob's neighbor. If we could get a link for Rob's neighbor's channel as well to help him get a boost. We are so dangerously close. That's what I'm saying. As a collective, we're almost there. Do you play any video games competitively? I don't, Garu. I don't even play online video games that much. Well, I say that much. I mean at all. I mostly when I play games, I mostly play single player games. Get the Charles Johnson haircut. It's not really a haircut. I think he was a burn victim. That's the theory that I'm going with. Nobody would willingly get a soul patch on the back of their fucking coconut. And I could definitely not pull that off. Appreciate that, Westy, you ledge. Shout out to my boy Rob's neighbor, Kerry. Absolute legend in the game and such a lovely bloke as well. That's why the UC need to make fence grabbing legal. Cheating is legal. Cheating is legal. We've established that. I made a video on my channel about it. It was very uninformed and uneducated, much like all of my videos on this platform. I do have my good takes, and sometimes I don't have my takes, and I'm losing my mind. All this stuff on MMA. MMA is fucking dog shit now, mate. I'm sincerely jaded about the whole thing. I'm kind of glad that we're going to get a month off because I'm hoping it will rejuvenate. We've got 2 cards left for the rest of the year, I think. 2, it could be. I think it's 2. And then we get a full month off. I need this, man, because I'm kind of sick of it. Weston put my channel up. Yes, let's put up Andy B's channel as well. Andy B got over 200 subscribers recently. Absolute legend in the game as well. And he's got a birthday coming up. Did I miss something you said, Bryce? Good to have you here, Bryce Mitchell, whoever you are. Thank you. Have you talked about Yuri versus Sweet Dreams? I haven't. We have not. That fight, it just feels strange when they finally make a fight that makes sense. I'm genuinely torn on that fight. I have a feeling that Jamal Hill is probably going to win it just because he's less autistic. I'm probably going to go with Jamal Hill. But it's a great fight. Yuri's wild, man. You could catch him with something. I'm gonna go with Jamal Hill, but I'm Bryce, sir. Of course you are. The fact that you came in here saying, "What do you think of Elon Musk?" does make me believe that you could be legit. It wouldn't be the first time we had a semi-celebrity in here. So I think we're dangerously close now to Aiden's birthday stream. I don't know what I don't know what No Chill's up to. But yeah, it's been a very strange. I think it's been a very strange year in general. I think this Connor thing is just kind of like it's like the extra dollop of ice cream on a shit sandwich or whatever you want to call it. It's just been a really weird, shitty year. And personally, I don't know if I'm just kind of bored of MMA now. I've been watching it for well over a decade. Did you heard that No Chill is gay? Um, didn't hear that. I don't think he is though. No Chill sounds kind of love struck at the moment, which is kind of sweet. I remember those days when I'd actually go out with a female and then be excited about it, and then I'd be like, "Oh, she's like, the one for me," and like, she's a saint for going out with me, and all this kind of stuff. I used to talk like that. Why would anyone bet against No Time Uzdemir? I did, but that parlay didn't work out for me generally. So the less said about that, the better. No Chill has to take a shit real quick. I love how open we are with each other's bowel movements on here. I agree, and I feel John tainted the waters even more here. Yeah, I think. Do you know what? I think, Kerry. I think that's really. I think you've summed it up there. I think that fucking cunt, winning and then smugly going about his business has really soured the end of the year for me. I really wanted to see that. I was about to use a very bad word there. I really wanted to see that individual get melted. I think I'm gay as well with Hank, and Hank knows it. Whatever makes you happy, bro. At least you got options. We've discussed this. Personally, I'm not, I'm not a sausage enthusiast, but all power to people that are. I've said this on this stream multiple times. It's the lesbians that I don't understand. Like I said, I'm not into the old sausage myself, but I understand it. Why did I say that out loud? Anyway. Gaz, I'm not roasting No Chill. Yeah, he deserves it. He's a cunt. Yeah, this and Andrew, this is not the first big reveal we've had from Andrew, to be fair. There's been this is very on brand for Andy, and we love him for it. Find God, Andrew, it ain't too late, buddy. Bryce, is that really you? It's all right, Andy. We're just joking. We don't give a fuck, mate. You can hump whatever you want, sir. We're all down for it. Andrew, but you were the prime example of a man's man. You've got some devastated people up in here. If that ain't the real Bryce, it's a good impression, 100%. Mountain Man, I feel like for the stuff that I say around here, I'm genuinely pissed off that I haven't been clipped up and humiliated publicly more. In high schools, the lesbians that dressed like the fellas were more often than not very pretty. They just be dressing like the fellas. I mean, just because you're a lesbian doesn't mean you're a dog. I'm all for those feminine looking lesbians. It's those butch ones that I've got a small issue with, but it's not like they're competition. I suspect that No Chill is going to be ready imminently. So I said we do about 45 minutes in here. We're just basically going to hang out and talk a bit of shit until No Chill turns up, and then we're going to bail right over there because I need to talk to Restream about I need to talk to Restream about the fact that I can't see fucking chats. I need to take a screenshot of this just to make it very clear that hang on, snipping. Because they told me they had this problem sorted and they clearly fucking haven't, the lying cunts. Andy, seek repentance with the Lord, my brother. Joe Hogan's spitting facts there. The best streamers always have a humiliation kink. I think it's just about being brutally honest about what a scummy, degenerate cunt you are. If I revealed half the shit that goes on in my head, I'd be in the 10,000 club by now, but I'd attract entirely the wrong audience. Yeah, this is No Chill's waiting room. It is for tonight. Like usually, I enjoy a little bit of a Sunday build up, but or a bit of a Sunday chill. But DJ Aiden's birthday is way more important. I mean, we want to get like maximum over to No Chill stream as well because I have a feeling it's going to be quite the event. Hank is aware, Andrew. Hank is very aware, and Hank seems to be up for it. To be fair, I mean, it's consensual, unlike Connor. I like how Jones is utilizing his spiritual practice to deflect questions. It's not particularly clever, is it? Don't turn into Rigo. There's no chance of that happening. This has happened to me more than once. I'll cross paths with a dyke, and her feminine side comes out. Yeah, Sniff, it's that manly Chad energy you've got. One of the best relationships I ever had was with technically a lesbian. She was awesome. Losing contact with her was it's a funny story behind that one. I was basically with her for like 6 months, and she told me she was pregnant and then like disappeared. I never spoke to her again, so that could be a story in the making. When did you get a Steam Deck? I've actually got 2 of them. I got them when they came out. If you don't have a Steam Deck and you're a gamer, what are you doing? Steam Decks are the shit. I don't think the hair is that bad. We will be the judge of that, sir. We will be the judge of that. 20 minutes time, sweet. I think I can cling on until then. Frankie got another kid, bro. Again, I haven't revealed the complete truth about myself on here. There's definitely some skeletons in the closet, but it's like I said, yeah. I've because I also have to point out, yeah, like my the mother of my kids has been going back and watching some of these live streams, and I've had some stuff to deal with, which is why I've been toned down a little bit more lately. So you potentially have an unknown child out there, potentially, yeah. And I'm going to point this out. It's completely it was completely against my will. There was a lot of stuff going on with her though. She had like an American ex as well. And there was some like confusion, like because when I hooked up with her, I was quite young. I was like 19 or 18 or 19, and I was broke at the time, and I think that had a lot to do with why she was because she kept like asking me for stuff, and then like I think she just got fed up and fucked off. How many kids do you have now? That I know of, 5. That's the first time I've revealed this on stream. I have 5 children. Why did you let her know about this channel? I actually didn't. My channel popped up in her feed because obviously we live in the same house. So I don't know how that works, but yeah, my channel popped up somehow. But she knows I do YouTube as well, so it's like it was inevitable. But telling her about my channel would have been retarded for sure. It's very possible that like somebody in my family gave it to her because like my brother watches my channel sometimes. He occasionally pops in. But damn, bro, you've been putting in the work. Yeah, man, I've been putting in. I had my first child when I was 19. I've got a 21-year-old. Actually, nearly 21. She's 21 in March. That's creepy to find your YouTube. I'm assuming somebody told her because the more I think about it, she doesn't watch anything. She doesn't give a fuck about MMA like at all. She thinks it's fucking stupid. So it's like I told you guys. I took her to UFC 304, and just before the Paddy fight, she turned to me. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. She was like, "This is shit. I don't know why you watch this," and she fucking left. And we were pretty much on the front row. She was like, "This is wank. You're wasting." Well, she didn't say wank. She said, "This is shit. You're wasting your time. I'm going home." And she fucking walked out. I've really got 5 kids. I've got 2 girls and 3 boys. 21. How old are you? I turned 40 this year. So I turned 40 years old just this last October. I legit have 5 kids. I'm not even fucking around. I have 5. 2 girls, 3 boys. I remember this girl posted a message about girls getting pregnant when turning lesbian. Then a few months later, she literally did that. I would believe you if you said you were 21. No, the thing is, yeah, like there's times when you see me on stream, I've got little like crow's feet and stuff. I've got stuff popping out, and I've got the odd grey hair. Frankie, are you sure you aren't black, light skin? I'm Irish, bro. We're the black people of Europe, don't you know? Don't you know? Are all the mothers of Asian ethnicity? No, no, they're not. One isn't. One isn't. And you know, I basically with the first child I had, I basically sniffed it up. I did a sniff. Sniff. Look at him. Oh goddamn. Nah, Frankie, you must use moisturizer or something. I do use moisturizer, but not on my face. Yeah, guys, you got it, man. Hole in one. Hole in one, sir. The very first. I'm getting a bit way too personal here. Fuck it, I might as well. That and the thing is here, the whole situation is mad with that one. One day, I'm not gonna do it today, yeah, because it would literally take an hour, and we're going into DJ Aiden's birthday thing. So if you guys come back on Tuesday and you're actually interested in this, I will give you the whole chronological timeline, first kid to last. It's a mad story. There is only 2 mothers. That's a lie. I need to stop lying. All right, that's as much as I'm willing to reveal. There's 3, but that's all I'm willing to reveal. The first child I had, I sniffed it up. That's a great quote. I can't. Yeah, I mean, as a quote, it's not one of my best, but it's not one of my worst either. So I'll put it this. So like, I might as well tell you. So one of them, one of them was black, Jamaican, but she grew up in England. One was a Filipina, and one's Chinese. I got kids too, Frankie. They just don't know their daddy. Yeah, so two of my kids, I never see them. And there's potentially a 6th one, like I said, that was with a Thai girl who was a lesbian who completely disappeared. And that was potentially my first one. 3 is Haram, my brother. It's not my fault, Paradox. It's not like it was 3 at the same time. I'm completely blameless in this. You got to remember, the thing is, I was quite like I don't want to say like I was a very plain kid in what you call high school. I got very little female attention. I had one girlfriend, some white girl, a Scottish girl. I was a late bloomer. So when my face suddenly like matured out and I started getting pussy, I went a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. Anyone who's been there, how Jamaican. I'm gonna put it this way, Matua. That bitch was insane. So basically, I had it's a long complicated story. Yeah. Basically, I was with like a half Filipino, half Sri Lankan girl that I met in college, and I've been with her for like 2 years. And then she went like on holiday, not on holiday, but she went like like traveling the world for like a year. And basically, she ended up like humping some dude. And in as a revenge thing, I basically banged this Jamaican girl. and she got pregnant. So I banged her and was like, look, I don't really want to see you again. This is just a one-off thing. And she was fine with it. And then she literally called me like 4 months later and was like, I'm pregnant. When are we getting married? And I was like, that ain't happening. And it was just all downhill from there. And yeah, that's how that went down. That was the first one. None were white. Yeah, no, of course none were white. I don't do white chicks. Never have. My very first girlfriend was white. And that was the first girl that I boned. And I've never been back to a white girl since. I find white girls detestable and shameless. Yeah, I'm scum. I mean, I've cleaned my act up quite considerably in the last 15 years, but I was a fucking disgraceful manhole back in the day. So she cursed you. I mean, it would make a lot of sense, mate. To be honest. I mean, if she's cursed me, she's done a very bad job. I'll keep it real. Because I've done pretty sweet. Did she call you a bumberclot when you refused to marry her? Nah, she didn't say that. She said some other stuff though. She did say some other. The thing is though, yeah, Sniff, I've got no sympathy for her, yeah, because she knew I was with somebody else. And she still hunted me down like a dog in the street. So she got what was coming to her. I'm sorry. Was she fat? I don't do fatties. No. She was nuts. And she I don't know if I should say this. I've said way too much tonight. Do you know what? Yeah. If you guys want the full story, you can come back on Tuesday. If you want the full breakdown of everything that's gone down in my degenerate existence, I'll give you the full breakdown on Tuesday. I'm pretty confident that the mother of my kids is not going to watch this stream. I'm reasonably confident. But I mean, I've already said some dumb stuff along the way. I'm pretty much home free at this point. I don't think anything would surprise her. It's not like she doesn't know about them as well. White women are amazing. No, they're not. Especially not in this country. White women are entitled cunts. Cliffhanger stream. I've got to, you know, like lay some breadcrumbs to get people to come back, Sniff. Andy, it's not so much an unbelievable story. I'm just a dumb slut. There's nothing complicated about my life, really. I just, you know, I was a bit too liberal with the old dick slinging. When I came on here before with you guys and I said, look here, my dick slinging ways are fucking legendary. I wasn't exaggerating. I've done some fucked up stuff. Yeah, just unlist this one. I might have to. To be honest, though, like I said, I haven't said. The only thing that she would be annoyed about is me saying it in public. It's not that it's not like she doesn't know about it. But you know me, man. I'm like a fucking open wound. Laura Sanko is dope. Laura Sanko's all right. I mean, we all would. This is about to be the best week of streaming ever. I know things are about to hit another level. She got what was coming to her. She did. Listen, Gary, yeah. If she didn't know that I was with somebody else, that would be one thing. But here's the thing, yeah. That girl is basically, she was like, I wouldn't say she was one of my sister's friends, but she knew my sister. And she was going around telling people, I'm gonna have him. I mean, fuck it. To be Crystal, yeah, I didn't know she was crazy. I should have known the way that she threw down though. I should have suspected. There's certain women that when you're tapping that, they do like wild shit, like pulling their hair out and, you know, trying to stick their finger in your bum. There's clues that I outright ignored. 5 minutes to go until Aiden's birthday stream. Let's fucking go. Do you have any more questions regarding my private life that you want to get out? Frankie, when's your next Thailand trip, bro? I'm planning my first soon. I'm thinking April. I'm supposed to be going to Macau in December. which is awesome. Macau's pretty sick. Macau is like the Vegas of the East, but less wild. So yeah, I might be going to Macau, but I think next April, because basically all my boys are doing like a 40th. So everyone that I went to college with and school with is obviously turning 40 this year, including myself. Obviously, I already have. Um, so yeah, we're planning on going to like Japan and then Thailand, but the problem is my kids at school, so I have to kind of weigh up the. Well, one of my kids is in school. Well, all of my kids are in school, but my youngest kid is in school, so I have to kind of work out like what to if I should pull him out, bring him along. There's some stuff to work out, but the short answer is probably April. Valentina Shevchenko is a top tier white lady. Valentina Shevchenko, macho, would fuck you in the ass. She looks dangerous. Will you sing for DJ? No. No, you don't want to hear that. There's no turning back from that. Mountain Man is based as fuck. I love having Mountain Man in here. What does your dad think about you having unrecognizable grandkids? Well, he's dead, so fuck him. My dad was fucking racist as fuck. Especially towards black people. He just was. Dangerous chicks are cool. Yeah. Until they're not. You know what I'm saying? Until they're not. Junior. Why are you saying junior, Aaron? Did I miss something? Mature, just don't take them home. I've said this multiple times. I'm not saying don't fuck with crazy chicks. I'm just saying don't bring exactly what Gaz is saying. Don't bring them to your house. Get a hotel like way out of town. Can I link the stream when you're ready? You can link it as soon as you're ready, sir. Everyone, let us get over to No Chill. Like, if you could like, thank you for saying that. If you guys could like the stream before you bounce, as soon as No Chill drops his link in, we'll dive over there. I'm gonna call it a day. Like usually I stay on a little bit longer on a Sunday, but this is gonna be huge. We're gonna see No Chill's new hairstyle, and I will be back on Tuesday. And you can Hole in Dan Sock. By the way, Hole in Dan Sock, shout out to you. The answer you gave was ball tinglingly excellent on that video that I did. I was bricked up reading that shit. I know that probably wasn't your intention, but thank you very much. It was awesome. And thank you for commenting on my videos, man. I really, especially if such an insightful, excellently well dealt out answer. I give chicks the keys to my apartment. Tell them where my son's school is after the second date. I mean, why not? Why not? All right, guys, we're gonna head over to No Chill MMA. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. I'm sorry to have such a short one, but there are much better things to come. Much love to all of you. John Dong, everyone who's just appearing in now, jump over to No Chill MMA. Hang on a second, No Chill. Let me just let me link it in the description. Not link it. Let me pin it real quick. Everyone, dive over to No Chill MMA right now, because I'm gonna bounce. Much love to all of you. Yeah, sorry, John Dong. John Dong, I'll be back on Tuesday. You missed it. You missed a doozy here. Over to No Chill MMA. I'll catch you guys all there. Peace out, Sniff. Much love to all of you. We'll continue on the shenanigans on Tuesday. Much love to all of you guys. Take it easy, yeah? Peace.